Page 1, question 3. Okay, we get to use digits 0 through 9. Determine the number of 4-digit codes divisible by 5. No repeats. You can start with a 0 if you want. Okay. I'm going to draw my 4 blanks. I get a 4-digit code. Tell me, how do I know a number is divisible by 5? How do you know? What makes a number, any number in math, divisible by 5? How do you know? Like, why is 45 divisible by 5? What makes it? $80 is divisible by 5. Why? What's the common rule? It ends in a 0 or a 5. Any number in math that ends in a 0 or a 5 is divisible by 5. Okay, so let's talk about the first option. Ends in a 0. Okay, I could either end something in 0 or I could end it in a 5. Okay, you ready? If I end it in 0, there's one option, 0. There's one option. I'm not allowed to repeat. So how many options do I have in the first position? Now I only have 9 options. Can't repeat, so now I only have 8 and then 7. Or my other code could have ended with a 5. How many ways can I end with a 5? 1. I can only end with a 5. One way to do that. There's still no repeats, so on this code I would have had 9 options, 8 and 7. Okay, these are separate codes. I could have either had this code or this code. Okay, 9 times 8 times 7 is 504. And what do you think happens in math when I say this or this could have happened? What would you want to do with those numbers? Add, subtract, multiply, or divide. When I say this or this could happen, what operation would I put here? I would add. In math, if this happens or this happens, there's 1,008 codes that are possible. Okay, let's try another one maybe together. Page 3. Okay, postal codes in Manitoba. Okay, postal codes are made up of 3 letters and 3 digits that alternate, right? Because mine is like R0G0B0, right? That's what a postal code is. So letters and numbers alternating. The postal code, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's the criteria. The postal code in Manitoba must begin with an R. Did you know that? Everybody in Manitoba has an R at the start of their postal code. So you must start it with an R. How many options do you have for the first spot in your postal code? You only have one choice. We can't use those letters, and repetition is allowed. Okay, so this was a letter R. Now we need a digit. How many options would I have to put a digit there? How many digits do we have to pick from? 10. I could pick 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 options. Now I need a letter. How many letters of the alphabet are there? How many letters in the whole alphabet? Are we going to have to sing the song, or do we know? 26? Okay, but it says that I can't use these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't use 6. So it's telling me I have 20 letters that I could pick from. And I can use R again. Now, next spot, I'm back to a digit. So how many options for digits? 10. Back to a letter. I can use, again, the same letters. So 20 options. Digit. I'm back to a 10. Okay. Where did I get the 10? How many options are there? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are my options, so that's 10. Well, there's only one position, so if you picked 11, that doesn't fit in a postal code 1 position, right? You know what I mean? A digit is just just one spot. So 12 is not a digit. That's 2 digits.
Can you have the same postal code, or is it only unique?
Well, every like town would have a different postal code, just like your license plates and stuff like that. You don't have the same license plate as anybody else. Same with phone numbers, like that. Okay, flip to page 4. Okay, we're going to simplify number 3. Okay, n factorial squared. I'm just going to rewrite it n factorial, n factorial. Okay, that's the same thing as writing something squared. Squaring something means multiply it repeated. Okay, we have to start expanding something. What's the biggest thing you see? Out of all those factorials, which one is the largest factorial to start expanding? Did you pick n plus 1 is the biggest? Okay, so let's expand. So what's the lower of that? Go one lower. What's lower than n plus 1? Just n? Okay, then I'm going to stop. So I went 1 down and I stopped, but I still have my exclamation point to say it's a factorial. It keeps going. So that cancels. Now I still have this factorial and this factorial. Which one of those two factorials is bigger? N. Yeah, n plus 1 is not a factorial anymore. I can't expand it anymore. It is not a factorial. It's just its own thing. So just this option or this option, the factorial options, which one is a bigger factorial? N. So n, what's one lower? Go. N minus 1. And I'm going to continue to go down from there by just saying exclamation, factorial. Now, these cancel. And that's it. I can't go down any more from that.